So what's going on, guys? I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Jeremy, the Bigfoot Farmer, and today it is time to get these chickens on pasture. This is the earliest that we've ever done chickens, and it is still cold as spring in Pennsylvania is very unpredictable. We had a frost the other day, but in our last video, we had to put the chickens in a tractor in our shed because they're just growing up, and it is time to get them on pasture, get them to eat fresh greens, because we're not about stationary chicken growth. We want them to have fresh greens, fresh bugs every single day. That way we're eating healthy meat and providing for our family. So let's get these chickens on pasture. So the first thing that I gotta do is move our chicken tractor into the location that I want them to start out at. We have this 10 by 10 Joe Salatin style tractor, and I like it. There are a few things that I don't like about it, and I think that's because of my own doing. I made this thing out of all 2x4s, so it's pretty heavy. I know my brother made one with like 2x1s, so like real thin pieces of wood, and I know that's light. I think where I was coming from is we get so much wind around here. You know, I don't want things to be blowing around, so I think that's what I was thinking. However, sometimes when we're not really on perfect even ground, it is a little bit hard to move, especially when there's baby chicks around, because they don't really like to move right away. You sort of got to train the chickens to move when you move the tractor, especially later when they get older. As soon as they see fresh greens, I mean, the chickens move instantly. So early on, this is a hard tractor to move, but later in the process, it does work out good. Another thing that I probably will add is a covering right here, so we can put the food. So when it rains, we don't got to reach all the way under the roof, and that way the food doesn't get destroyed. So let's get this in place. I'm not going to be moving it far, just probably in the middle of the field. As you can tell, our field goes up, so I want to get up to the top. All of our nutrients in the past few years has been in this lower section, so I want to spread out the nutrients, get this nitrogen, and so our grazing animals can have fresh greens when they're eating. The other thing that I'm gonna end up doing is I am gonna bring out some heat lamps for them. I'm probably gonna put 2 in there, and I might bring a second tractor out, probably the triangle one that's in the shed, because it is still chilly, like I said. We lost a ton of birds already. I'm talking maybe 20 out of 100, so you know, we're talking 10% of our food. That's pretty significant. And you might not think it is right now as they're chicks, but lay out 20 whole chickens on your counter, and that's a lot of meat. I mean, 4 to 5 pounds a bird. You're talking 100 pounds of potential food completely lost over a little simple mistake regarding the water, and you know, just everyday loss. I get there's going to be loss, but with mistakes that could be prevented, you know, that's pretty huge. So about 100 pounds of food are going to be out of the freezer this year. Who's around to help me move these? Daisy. Daisy, you coming to help move the chickens? Oh, Jovi? Yeah. You guys coming? You guys get the babies?
Oh, got a dinosaur, and that's a shy, and Daisy's food.
All right. Well, let's get some boxes and move these over. I don't want to put a lot in the boxes because I don't want to squish them. So we'll probably do like 10 at a time. All right, Wes?
Yeah, one.
One. Woo. We got a lot. You know, we did lose a lot of birds, but we still got a lot. We got about I'm thinking 70. Let's try to count them. All right, that'd be a good school thing. We're still doing homeschool with all the shutdown stuff, so.
Boring homeschool.
Working on our numbers, our reading. Let's find a box, bud. You think this box could fit 10? Probably not. Not safely, at least. Well, we'll have to carry that out. Here.
How about this?
Let's find a box. Here, we can go over to the junkyard.
Junkyard.
Go box. Here, grab this box right here. We go to the burn pile. Grab this box. That'll be good. We could fit probably 10 in there, 5 in there. Yeah, man, you got them both?
Yep.
All right, right on. I appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Hard work pays off, right, buddy?
What?
Hard work pays off, right?
Yep.
All right, let's start moving. Let's start moving these birds on some fresh grass. I'm really excited. This is always a good time. I'm kind of bummed that it has taken this long. We've had some wicked winds, and the other day I was going to, but it wouldn't have been good just to transport them over there. So let's get them moved over. This might be a small box. This might be let's use this box. This one's kind of small. We'll get another one. What we got? Let's see. I mean, these birds are pretty good size. They are already 3 weeks old, so we've got about 4 more weeks of growth. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10. That's a good number for this size of box, all right? Are you gonna be able to carry that without dropping them? You sure you got it the whole way?
Maybe.
Let me help you, bud. All right? We'll get it. What if here? Let's put 3 in here. So it's 11, 12, 13. There you go. 13 are going out to some greens. Let's go. You got it?
Yep.
We gotta make sure we shut the door. I absolutely love when the kids are involved helping. I mean, we don't have to pull any arms, especially when it comes to the chickens, especially when the baby chicks, because they think they're so cute. But I think what's really awesome is that they come into an age where they know it's food. They know the difference between a pet and what's food. So that's really cool to see. Yeah, they might like them, they might think they're cute. However, they know the meaning of the bird. The bird is to keep us alive. All right, where are the sheep? I think we can leave the gate open. The sheep won't come. They're on the way on the top of the hill.
Not way on top.
All right, let's get these in.
I forget.
Yeah, you actually helped me, buddy.
What?
You actually helped me. So we got the first batch out here. They're already picking at bugs and eating the grass. This is always exciting to see. I know it's a cloudy day, however, man, it is awesome. It's really cool to watch your food grow and to know where it's coming from. I would like to know what you guys are doing to provide food for your family. We know we're in a crazy time right now with this shutdown, and you know, people that weren't doing homesteading have jumped to it. People are buying seeds, people are buying animals, because you know, food is so unknown right now, and it's so good to see people jumping in. You know, I've been seeing people just getting garden pots and planting tomatoes, planting cucumbers. I mean, it is awesome. And to be able to see people grow their own food, they know where it's coming from, they know what they're putting into it, and it's healthy for their bodies. and they're not just buying stuff off the shelf because there's nothing on shelves, because people are just buying stuff for no reason, and it's unbelievable. I can't believe the madness that's going on. I get the safety, people want to be safe, but I don't get the greediness of people just buying up stuff when they don't even really need it, because there's not a food shortage. I mean, we live in America. There is not a food shortage here. Speaking of food, if anyone is local to us, reach out to me if you're interested in raising some meat birds. By the end of the week, there is a chicken house that is actually going to be gassing 40,000 meat birds. They are, I think they said, around 15 days old. So they're like already 2 weeks into growth. So that's going to be cut your food bill right there. But you'll get the chance to be able to raise your own food. So if you're a local to me, please reach out. My email's down below. We're actually going to be raising some for a buddy. So that's going to be really cool, especially just helping out. It's actually Pat who came and helped butcher some chickens. He's the one with the really big beard. He's a really good guy, really knowledgeable. He had a farm down in West Virginia. He raised everything you can name. But life brought him back up to Pennsylvania, and now he's just helping out. And I'm gonna help him out, raise him some meat for his family. But yeah, reach out to me if you guys are interested. I mean, they're gonna be just gassing them, killing 40,000 chickens when there's empty shells. It's unbelievable. Right now there's 43 birds in there, and I should have done this before, but before we get too many in there, I want to go ahead and put the lights in. That way I don't squish any or anything. Again, we don't want to lose meat. We don't want to lose food. We've already lost enough as it is. You having fun, bud? It is a little chilly. Just get those lights up real quick. That shouldn't take too long. I'm just gonna put them up and hang the cord out. I don't need to set up the extension cord right now. I hooked up those lights real quick. That was a breeze. Just gonna finish this project, and I'm also gonna put up some windshields on two of the side. That way it would just reduce some wind, you know, but increase our odds of survival. You're cold, bud? You want to go inside? Yeah. All right, pal. Thanks for helping out.
You're welcome.
And that's one thing that is really important to me, is that when the kids are done working or they don't want to help me anymore, I let them go. I don't want to push my desires on them, because I think they should be able to choose what they want to do on their own, you know, especially when it comes to like sports, or, you know, my biggest desire is to farm full time. And if they don't want to help, you know, so be it. You know, of course, I'm going to make parent directives if, you know, they choose something that is, you know, not appropriate. But however, when it comes to, you know, like just different desires, I want them to be able to choose and just live how they want to live. And when it comes down to it, if they see me working hard and enjoying the activity that I'm doing, they're gonna grow up and want to do the same thing. So I'm not too concerned about if they want to help me or not. I just know I'm teaching them, you know, for one, responsibility, commitment with raising animals, and also how animals and where food comes from. 82, 83, 84. So we have 84 chickens. We ordered 100. Now I know you get 1 or 2 birds from hatcheries upon your order, just in case some die during shipping. So we got ours shipped through the postal service. However, those birds are technically thought of already dead, because those are extra. So if we had 100, we've lost 16 birds. So 16 birds at 4 to 5 pounds of meat, you're looking at 75 pounds of potential meat that was lost. And that's huge. That's still a significant amount of food lost. Now, it doesn't really think of, you don't really realize that loss when you think of a whole bird, because right now they're just small chicks, there's nothing on them. But if you would lay out 16, like I said, if you would lay out chicken on a counter, I mean, that's a lot of food. That's a lot of dinners. So it is disappointing. It is a learning experience as well. But everything is pretty much set up. I gotta plug in these lanterns, and also I'm gonna do is create some wind screens real quick. I'm just gonna zip those in and then be done, because the kids got homeschool meeting and I gotta help out with the little ones. That's what's great about being home during this time. You can help out, because for Jorana to take care of all the kids and do Westen and Jet's homeschool, that would be intense. That would be a lot. I mean, we already have a lot going on, but that would be just pushing it to another level. So let's go over to this side of the junkyard. We have this old tin. We got this old tin that I'll cut real quick. Like you cut this, and get this wind up, because as you guys know, we have absolutely crazy wind. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let's get this set up. All right, so I got the windshield all set up and it is good to go. The chickens are on pasture, and it is awesome to see them pick around, pick at the manure from the sheep, and even from the other chickens that have dropped. So that is gonna be spread around as well. Man, it's so good to see your food eating healthy food, because this grass has been bombarded with nitrogen and it is green. I mean, look at it, guys. That's some green pasture right there. I'm really excited about that. So hey guys, I appreciate you tuning into this video. Leave some comments if you have any suggestions, anything you saw that maybe I overlooked, and let me know what you guys are doing for food. Let me know what you guys are doing in the garden for meat. Just let me know how you guys are doing. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys around. Buddy. Put them right in. Just put them right in. Just watch out, don't get
hit that subscribe button.